other day I read on the side of a box of Matzo crackers that they were not suitable for Passover use. And I asked a work colleague who's Jewish why this would be so, since I thought that matzos were basically for Passover. And he explained to me that bread for Passover must be unleavened, and this means that the bread must be made within about 30 minutes of adding water to it, or the natural yeast in the flour cause a degree of fermentation and leavening to take place. Now, with modern milling techniques and bleach and preservatives in flour, I'm not really convinced that you're going to get all that much leavening in half an hour. And this made me think about all of the strange rules and rituals that are common to most religions. Rules that, when you look at them, make absolutely no sense, and they just seem to exist for no purpose other than that they should be obeyed. All of these complex, time-consuming rituals that are frankly a bit nuts. And whilst I was thinking about this, something occurred to me, that the enforcement of rules that exist, for no purpose other than just that they should be followed, has a parallel with my brother's experience in basic training in the British Army. New recruits are made to do all sorts of weird things, like clean bathrooms and toilets with a toothbrush, and not always just as punishment, but basically just because that's what they've been told to do. And they were ordered to polish their boots to a shine, and then the sergeant would come in and order them to do it all over again, and they'd repeat this several times in a row, even though the boots weren't ever going to get any shinier than they were after the first polish. And the aim of this is apparently to create a state of mind where any order from authority is obeyed without question. And that's something that's necessary in combat situations where soldiers don't have the luxury of time to sit around and think through the implications of what they've been told to do. And the battier the rules and the tasks that they were ordered to perform, the more it demonstrated their obedience to authority. So it's basically anybody who's prepared to mark out a football pitch with Tipp-Ex or empty a bathtub with a teaspoon without questioning it, simply because that's what you've told them to do, they're pretty much going to do anything that you tell them to do. And it seems to me that religious rules and ritual serve the same purpose. Unquestioning obedience is the aim here as well. And if you can get people to do things that make absolutely no sense at all, to obey rules that defy reason, you can pretty much get them to do or believe anything.